the show!
That's why this happened. We didn't start the show. We never started the show.
Listen, you got to start the show!
Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of Talk Culture.
Talk Culture, that's where we're at.
Where this week we are going to be talking about Resident Evil Village.
Oh, that's it. It's a Resident Evil Village 8. It comes after 7. And boy, does it.
Oh, man. You said 7. It's perfect segue opportunity. We're just going to jump in.
Oh, we're jumping in.
We're just jumping in. This takes place right after Resident Evil 7.
Sure does.
Maybe not directly, but it's a successor.
It sure is.
To 7.
Let me tell you why.
That's how numbers work, man.
So, Resident Evil 8 starts out in the House of the Winters. And no, I'm not talking about Game of Thrones.
I was thinking Jon Snow. Actually,
Ethan and Mia Winter.
Oh.
And they got a baby.
Ooh,
There's a baby here.
Babies?
Hey, baby. What's going on?
Show baby. Got your hat?
So, we see that Ethan and Mia have had a baby. We don't know roughly how long after 7 this is taken, but they seem to be happy until knock, knock, knock. Open up the door. It's me. It's Chris Redfield. And he means business.
It's a very odd person to just show up.
I know. I mean, he always just shows up in Resident Evil. He's like a phantom or something. Like a phantasmic. That's 3 weeks in a row now. But Chris Redfield walks in the house and pop! Shoots Mia in the head! Why? We don't know. We don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But this is a turn of events because Chris was the one that was actively trying to help Ethan escape from the house in 7.
Doesn't make sense.
So what's going on? Chris is just being a jerk out here shooting people's wives. But then we are quickly introduced to Hessenberg. Now Hessenberg, and I'm not talking about Walter White.
Like cook.
No, we ain't cooking. I hope not. But Hessenberg is dragging Ethan Winters. Chris Redfield has stolen the baby. Mia is dead. What's going on?
This is just out of control already.
Man, out of control. We soon find out that Hessenberg is part of a 4-piece family under the control of the big bad Mother Miranda. Now, we don't know what Mother Miranda is, who Mother Miranda is, and we don't even know what she looks like. But what we know is she is like a deity or a god or something.
She's viewed at least as a god.
Yeah. And these 4 houses, which is the house Hessenberg, which, let me tell you a little secret. Hessenberg is the house of the lichens, which, for those of you that don't know what lichens are, it's a werewolf. We got House Demotress, which I'm sure all of you have seen Miss Thickums herself.
Oh, she
Lady D. She's 9'6", and you can't teach that. We got House.
Bada boom! Longest nails in the room. How you doing? You didn't expect that one, folks.
Like
You're welcome.
I like it. We got House Beneviento, Papa Jelly. Hi-oh! How you doing? How you doing? Can't teach that.
Woo! Anyways.
Which House Beneviento has a puppet. I mean, it's creepy as shit, too. I mean, it looks like if you took Annabelle, mixed her with the Crypt Keeper, and put her in, like, Seed of Chucky. I don't know. It's just creepy. And then we have House Moreo, which is mermans. Anyways, it seems to be aquatic life. I mean, there's a giant lizard in the sea. There's just a lot going on. So, of these 4 houses, we know that Ethan has been taken to Lady D's house. We're just going to call her Lady D, just so I don't have to keep saying the last name. And apparently, he's stirring up some issues.
He started them up before even getting there.
Stirred up.
Right?
We don't know how he's stirring up. We don't know the importance. We don't really know why the Winters family is involved in this big scheme of these 4 houses. But what we do know is Lady D's brother is Jack from Resident Evil 7.
Man, you're just... You're tying it all in.
I know. I'm just trying to give you guys a plot, so whenever we start talking about stuff, it's going to make a little more sense. Now, there's tons of trailers you can go watch. There's even 2 demos that you can watch gameplay from. One of the demos, well, I can't speak for when this comes out on Friday. I don't know if the demo is still going to be up. But the demo Castle is out right now.
Why do you keep saying Friday? This Friday.
This video comes out this Friday.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when the game comes out. I was like, it's not this Friday.
No, the game comes out Friday. May 7th. That's when the game comes
exactly.
out.
I'm just keeping
Which
you on pace.
I'm pretty sure is a Friday.
I'm keeping you on
but
pace.
Anyways,
I'll count while you do this.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
So we don't know what Lady D's plan is, but what we do know is she makes some good damn wine. Lady D's a wino. Ooh. Who the hell would have known?
What kind of wine?
Not me. Well, it's made from blood, or at least it seems to be. Maybe it's youth.
She has a
lot of people think that she might. Well, go ahead. Go say it. I know. I'm teeing you up. Go ahead.
Oh man,
who she got a fascination with?
She got a fascination with blood.
Blood.
She thinks maybe there's a Elizabeth Bathory type of stuff where you would just maybe put it on your body. It's all makes you youthful because you know she's old. She's old. How old is she?
I mean, she gotta be at least 25.
She look good.
Is she older than that? She's about 100 years old at least.
She look good for that age.
I mean, in 1950, she looked like she looked in the current year, whatever the current year is. But she's not aging, and neither is her 3 daughters that look like the lead singer of In This Moment. I don't know, like, what if they're vampires. They kind of look like vampires, but at the same time, they kind of look like witches. But at the same time, they kind of just...
They spawn
I don't really know.
as bug people.
They're bugs.
They spawn as bug people.
They're like locusts or flies or something, and they transform into the girls.
She's like,
yeah,
that thing.
But anyways, so without us focusing too much on the plot, that's the basic plot. We know that Ethan Winters got abducted with his baby, was taken to some like Transylvania looking place, and there is a big scheme going on with the baby, I guess. I mean, we don't know anything more than that.
Just a ceremony.
There's
just
an
interrupted ceremony.
Basics.
Just the basics.
So let's talk about some of the things that we have seen that we are ecstatic.
I'll just start.
Static. Eggs.
Why are you emphasizing the egg?
Maybe there's an Easter egg. Is there an Easter egg?
You can tell them. I'm just going to start by saying...
Eggs. I was just trying to lead on to something. I don't know if there's any Easter eggs.
Actually, hold on. You teed me up. I'm going to something different.
Okay.
Speaking of eggs. The game is very reminiscent of Resident Evil 4. And in Resident Evil 4, you ask, speaking of eggs, remember there was eggs. You can shoot eggs.
Wow.
I mean, it's a stretch. It's a stretch at best.
I like it.
But the game, the puzzles are all inspired off of like Resident Evil 4. Mm-hmm. What else they got in Resident Evil 8 from Resident Evil 4?
And what's half of 8? 4. It's 4. Oh my god. Quick math. Wow. Tell them some more that's influenced by Resident Evil 4.
Okay. I teed you up to tee me up again.
I'm trying to tee you up, man.
All
I
right,
talked for like 25 minutes straight.
They're talking about the inventory.
Oh. What about the inventory?
So the inventory, they're bringing it back of like basically like the briefcase. That inventory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It looks like a box.
So it makes it more challenging to basically have your weapons ready. You got to have your strategy going. You got to know what's going on.
I'm going to make sure this camera is still rolling real quick, but you just take the lead real quick. We'll put a picture up or something while you're talking.
All right, man.
Like of a nice, like, llama or something.
Llama? Okay, so...
Just keep talking.
Just keep talking.
Look at the llama.
All right, so anyways, look at the llama while I'm talking. So, yeah, Resident Evil 4, another tie-in, something really, really cool is...
I'm back. You don't got more time to look at the llama.
Oh, okay.
I hope you got your views. But we're back. Anyways, go on.
Anyways.
My leg's not under the table. I'm sorry. We're kind of close to the wall. I'm in here, though. We're good.
Another really cool thing that they're bringing from Resident Evil 4 is when you take your gun, shoot him in the leg, you start bop.
Oh,
they drop.
Start bop.
Bop.
Shut him down.
Bop.
Up shop.
Bop.
Rip.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I know. It was a little early.
That's a rough ride.
Ooh. Anyways. But it's a really cool feature, something that's like a small detail that maybe you just don't think about enough. Like, you know, you shoot a zombie in the other games, they just kind of like shrug it off.
Yeah.
But like, you just shoot them in the leg, they kind of drop. It's something that's really, really cool. But I think everything that ties in with Resident Evil 4, I'm totally in love with. The other thing I'm in love with is lichens. I like
Ooh.
werewolves.
It is interesting.
I think it's really cool. It's a
I do
different
like
take on Resident Evil. It's something fresh.
There's a lot. There's a lot of new fresh stuff. We're really getting away from the zombies. Resident Evil 7 did a really good job of pulling away, and 8's going even farther. We're doing, like I said, there's like puppets and mermen and witchy vampires and lichens. Oh my. There ain't a zombie in sight. And it's refreshing. I just feel like zombies are kind of oversaturated the market.
So what's your favorite thing about the game? What are you excited about?
Some of my favorite things, right out the gate, is the game looks beautiful.
That's all.
The castle, Lady D's castle, it's very ornate and very rich mahogany and giant pillars and statues, which is very pretty.
I know it's mahogany.
It smells rich.
I feel like you could not pick out a piece of cedar, maple, mahogany.
Excuse me, mister.
Anything in a
Hold
lineup.
on a second. I can tell you what wood this chair's made out of without even looking at it.
What is it then?
Sandalwood. Sandalwood.
Why'd be sandalwood?
Because they found it on the beach. Anyways, I am super excited about the merchant. So they brought, there's always been the merchant, but the merchant now is the Duke. He looks completely different. Doesn't look like any merchant we've ever had. He's a bigger guy. He's rolling out of a cabinet.
Look like John
Literally,
Wayne?
he rolls right out of the
Like
cabinet.
John Wayne.
Doesn't look like John Wayne. Different kind of Duke. But he's here to buy, sell, and buy some more of your stuff.
Buy, sell, and buy some more of your stuff.
Yeah, that's what he's here for. He's trying to help you out, Mr. Ethan Winters. And that's what he's going to do. Something else I am excited about is the new crafting inventory that there is.
I knew I left you that one.
So,
I knew I left something for you.
Back in the day, Resident Evil 4 era, we've had slight crafting. You can mix your plants together, make a healing.
That's from the earliest rendition.
Yeah,
of Resident Evil.
Very basic crafting.
Absolutely.
But now we have crafting where you can make your own bullets. You can make your medical supplies. You can make shepherd's pie.
Really?
No.
I never had a good shepherd's pie.
Well, you ain't going to either right now because you can't make it. But you can craft other things in this game that are going to help you throughout. Now, I know just based on the demo that I played, these enemies ain't nothing to mess with. Just like NWA. They take a lot of bullets. So you're going to need that health. You're going to need to be making bullets. You're going to need to be saving up on crafting supplies. This game's going to make you strategize again. In Resident Evil 7, you had to a little bit, but you could always just run back to the safe house and grab your stuff up and, do whatever. This game, with that inventory they're bringing back from Resident Evil 7, you're going to have to prioritize what you want with you. It's going to make it difficult.
I think the game in total is just going to be very difficult. It's getting into that very, very...
Sorry, the itchy nose.
What was that? I've never seen that happen when someone itches a nose. Just
Sorry, it's something like...
gotta throw your neck out.
Sorry.
But what these games are doing... I almost forgot what I was saying. You about really threw me
you off. I'm sorry.
But something that these games are doing, they're progressing and getting more terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, it's just not zombies anymore. The market's saturated. People are kind of over it. Walking Dead just, I think, destroyed it all for both of us.
Beat it with a bat.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I feel like this is a breath of fresh air for the Resident Evil franchise. Plus, Resident Evil's always been kind of like a linear story. You had lore, but nothing. I feel like this game's taking a step in a direction where they're really trying to build their universe.
Yeah,
it's always been Raccoon City. It's always been Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield.
Oh, I love Leon.
Leon is great. I tell you, we need more Leon Kennedy.
Oh.
Get Chris Redfield out of here. He should have been done back in Resident Evil 5. The game wasn't even that good. But they're really trying to expand their story, and I really like the way they're going. This gives it like a vintage creepiness to it. When was the last time you played a game with werewolves and puppet masters and mermans? Never.
I'll think about it. I'll think.
You're going to be thinking for a long time.
I agree. I want to see a merman. A straight up merman.
They look terrifying in this game. Everything looks terrifying.
Big old merman.
Even the most basic enemies in this game, they're like these hooded, they kind of resemble zombies, but they're not. If you want to get an idea what they look like, you look into the Maiden demo that came out. That'll show you. They are terrifying, and I think they're just like a basic enemy.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
No.
So what we want you guys to do is to check out Resident Evil 8 when it comes out. Even maybe watch some like live streams, pick it up yourself. Just check out the game. I mean, it looks like it's going to be an awesome game. It looks beautiful. It seems like Capcom really put their heart into it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to come back to Ethan Winters and see what's going on with his story.
You could do something fun for the fans if you want.
What do you want to do? Don't ever make that face, guy. I don't like that. That's like Pennywise mixed with like...
Did you like it? No?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, I don't even know how to do it, so I can't do it again. Maybe when you're sitting there saying stream, like maybe.
Oh, you want to do a live stream?
Maybe if we pick it up. If we pick it up on the day of release, maybe. It's been a while since we streamed anything.
Maybe we will.
That's something we'll talk about. Something we'll talk about.
I was gonna say. Let us know in the comments if you want us to live stream it. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We'll see what we can do. But what we really want you to do...
Let me take this.
You better take this.
I want you guys to like this video. I want you to share this video. And all the other videos. Let me just drop that in there for you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got there early.
Oh. I also want you to subscribe.
That's 3!
To this channel.
3!
Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your exes. Tell them too. They need something good to watch.
I mean,
ain't nothing good on TV anymore. So watch us.
Yeah.
The other thing I need you guys to do is to ring that bell.
Also, check us out. We're going to be on Netflix soon. We're going to be on Peacock.
No, we're not.
We're going to be on CBS. We're going
You
be...
just dropped the
No!
deals!
No!
They said don't you dare talk about it!
Oh my God. You almost threw me into next
You just
Friday.
cost us millions! They said don't talk about it!
No, we're going to USA Network to be with Nicolas Cage. Oh! Catch us on G4.
No!
Oh, God!
Just like, before you cost us any more money,
I blew it.
thank you guys so much for supporting
I blew
Talk
it.
Culture. Oh! Oh, no, that's my side.